Hi friends and family and strangers. I'm reaching out today on behalf of my dearest and goodest friend, Trevor Patrick Watkin. If you don't know Trevor, quick introduction. He is a musician in Chicago, professional musician. He plays the flute and a long list of other instruments. He's one of the most gifted flutists I've ever seen. He plays with incredible passion and just overabundant joy, and it's impossible to watch him perform and not sort of get swept up in the music along with him. It's really something. He's also a really wonderful composer as well. He's just beautifully gifted with composition. In fact, the background music that you're hearing right now is one of his pieces. He performs all over the city of Chicago, and really contributes well to the city's wonderful and unique atmosphere of music and art. He also performs all over the country. And best of all, he's an amazing teacher. He knows how to connect with a student faster and more clearly than any other teacher I've ever seen. Watching him teach is quite a spectacle. His students really take a lot of joy in learning a new instrument, and learning a new thing is hard, so to make it fun is a really important skill. His students practice at home because it's fun, and if you've ever had a kid trying to get them to practice at home, it's not always easy, but Trevor makes it fun for the students, so his students enjoy learning and they enjoy coming to the next lesson. And perhaps most importantly, he is the Director of Operations at the Access Contemporary Music School of Music. He actually runs one of the biggest nonprofit organizations, musical education arms in the city. There are 4 different locations. He's sort of in charge of getting them all going on a daily basis. But it's non-profit, so they're not exactly rolling in dough. They have 4 locations, but they can't afford a janitorial service. Trevor actually cleans all those locations himself. His heart is in it, and he does very, very good things for the school and for the city. But recently, Trevor's flute was stolen. It was the flute he had as a young boy. There are literally 25 years of memories on that flute. And if you're a musician, you know how devastating losing an instrument can be. If you're not a musician, perhaps you can still imagine it. It's his livelihood, it's his primary source of income, and it's also just a source of joy. Losing this flute means a lot more than just losing a piece of metal. But an instrument is just that, an instrument. It is a tool. And Trevor can still teach and still perform on a flute that's new to him just as well as he can with a flute that he's had for 25 years. So, the goal is to replace the flute. It can be new, it can be used, but it should be of a certain quality for a musician of his credentials. So that's what I'm hoping to do with this campaign. I'm hoping to replace the flute, his old flute, with a professional grade flute fit for a lifelong music educator and performer. So I'm coming to you, the world, with my hands out, asking, can you help this amazing musician replace his flute? If you know Trevor in real life, you might know that he's got a birthday coming up, and if you were planning on buying him a drink, a better birthday gift would be to put that money for the drink, just instead give it to this GoFundMe campaign, and then also share the link everywhere you can, as far and wide as you can, on Facebook, on Twitter, multiple times on each. If you've got an email list, send it out to your email list. It would really go a long way. You have no idea how helpful these things can be. Please help. Thanks a lot.